In this video, we're going to discuss the difference between contingent and pending when a house is under contract. Also, we're going to discuss the two types of contingency that it can be when it's under contract. There's contingent on sale and contingent on close, and why you need to know the difference in those two. Hey everyone, I'm Tina Branch, a local realtor here in Baldwin County, Alabama, and if you're thinking about moving to Baldwin County, this is the channel you're going to want to follow. Please consider hitting the subscribe button or the bell notification down below so you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. In this video, we're going to discuss the difference between pending and contingent when you see a house under contract. I'm speaking to Baldwin County. This may be different in a different MLS. They may have their own rules and their own way of defining these terms. First, let's talk about contingent on sale. Contingent on sale, whenever you see a listing in the MLS marked as contingent on sale, means that the buyer, the purchaser of that house, either will have their home on the market soon, has their house on the market, but is not under contract yet, has their house under contract, but they are still in their due diligence period of that contract. Once the house is under contract and past the due diligence period, then it should be changed in our MLS to pending, because there's no contingency to remove at that point. Of course, things could happen and their house still could not sell because of that buyer's financing. However, that can happen in any contract with financing up to almost the very end of the contract. Once the due diligence period is removed in a contract, the home then should be changed to pending in our MLS that they're planning on purchasing. And that brings us to contingent on close. So now this current home that they want to purchase is contingent on the closing of their house. So if their house doesn't close, then they do get their earnest money back. But that's what we're waiting on, is their house to close, and of course their financing, if they're doing financing, in order to purchase this home. House is in the MLS as pending. It could be contingent on close pending, or it could just be pending with regular contingencies. Now, why do you need to know the difference in these as the buyer? As the buyer, whenever you have your house under contract and you want to purchase a home, you don't want someone to knock you out of buying that home that you want. However, if it's put in the MLS as contingent on sale, that means that another buyer could come in, put an offer on the house, and give you 48 hours, whatever you want to put in the contract, to remove that contingency. Now, here's the problem in Baldwin County that I've had to deal with lately. So here's a little story time. I had a listing. We received an offer, and the buyer's agent wrote it as contingent on sale, and they put the property, and then they told me that, well, yeah, they have an offer. It's going to close next month. Well, that's not contingent on sale here. That's contingent on close. If I put it in the MLS as contingent on sale, that means I'm going to continue to market the listing, and I'm going to still try to find another buyer for my sellers. That's not good for that buyer, and actually it's really not good for my seller, because there is no actual contingency to remove. I'll show you our contingency form right here. Here's the full contingent upon sale addendum if you want to pause for just a moment and take a look, but I wanted to read you this section. When an acceptable agreement is executed for the purchase of the buyer's property after the inspection and due diligence is completed and written notice is given to seller, the status of the seller's property shall be placed in pending status in accordance with the MLS policy. Seller may accept backup offers only. You see, if the buyers are past their home inspection and due diligence timeframe in their contract, the contingency is removed, and my sellers no longer need to be arranging for showings to happen at their home, which inconveniences them, and there's no contingency to remove anymore at that point. So the home needs to be marked as pending in the MLS. I hope this has helped everyone to better understand the difference between pending and contingent on sale, and the different types of contingent on sale or contingent on close a home could be under. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to have a conversation with you and explain better. I know sometimes with the terms being so closely related, it's a little bit hard to determine which situation you're in at the time. Make sure to watch this next video popping up, and I will see y'all next time.